So
Yeah.
tell me how Wu-Tang came together originally.
All right, Wu-Tang came together with RZA, having a deal out, GZA having a deal out, Tommy Boy and Warner Brothers co-chilling. Their expectations didn't come out how they wanted it to, so they came back and just like recruited us. RZA had brought a proposition to the table to me to, come to his house and hear some beats and, try to see what he was doing. I already knew Method Man from going to school with him, U-God. We all from the same neighborhood. Me, Method Man, Raekwon, and U-God. RZA and GZA are cousins. GZA's from Brooklyn, Old Dirty. They all family. There's the Brooklyn side. So RZA used to bring the Brooklyn side to Staten Island to meet up with us at his mom's crib. And that's pretty much how it took off, rhyming on the terrace, having the microphone with the long cord, bringing it out there, Shaheem, the Rugged Child, my man Pop the Brian Hornet. There was a whole bunch of dudes that, Wu-Tang was bigger than just the 9 members, you know what I mean? But we was like the ones that RZA hand selected.
Up to that point, how serious were you with the rapping thing?
Man, I was clowning with it, to be honest, man. Like, I was in school beating on the tables, you know what I'm saying? I had little jokey joke rhymes about people, but I never was really serious about it until, I got locked up back in like 91, did a couple of years, and I was able to get my craft sharp. And I remember coming to a block party and battling. RZA had about 5 dudes with from his neighborhood with him, and I remember going up against all 5 of them. And that's what kind of convinced RZA. It was like, yo, come to my house, man. That's how he came to me and brought me that proposition. But I never really took it serious until he told me, like, yo, you pretty nice, man. Like, you ever thought about doing this for real? And I was like, nah, not really, But when I heard his sound, when I heard his beats and was able to sit there and watch him make those tracks, it convinced me more. And then, hearing GZA coming from Brooklyn, rhyming on tracks, and hearing Old Dirty, different styles from what we do on Staten Island, like it made it more worth the test, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you had the Brooklyn side and the Staten Island side,
Right.
But Wu-Tang repped Staten Island, it seemed, You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
when you think Wu-Tang, you think Staten Island. You don't think Staten Island and Brooklyn. You think Staten Island.
No doubt.
Like, why was that?
I think because Wu-Tang ran with the whole Shaolin, and Shaolin was a word that we use on Staten Island to describe Staten Island. So, the Shaolin style and Shaolin 36 Chambers, everything what we did resorted back to Shaolin. So I think the people kind of just took that as like, yo, they all from Staten Island. They all from Staten Island. But, actually we all from different places, man, and just came together on Staten Island. Majority of the clan, even the ones that live on Staten Island, are from Brooklyn and things like that. Me personally, I'm from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? 183rd Grand Concourse, Bronx Lebanon Hospital. Like, that's where I'm from. You know what I mean? I came to Staten Island at a young age, and we all went to school together. So, it's like we didn't really come together. We kind of was placed there amongst each other, and had the spirit enough to recognize that and come together with it,
Okay, so RZA, has you battle all these dudes. You come by, he tells you about this whole thing.
Yeah.
At what point, though, does it start getting sort of like, oh shit, like something about to happen here? Because, people have groups that form and disband and, what I'm saying, like all the time.
Right.
Well, when did the magic start to happen?
That because, when we came in, NWA was breaking up, EPMD was breaking up, the Hit Squad, like everybody, Brand Nubians, everybody was going their own solo ways at that time. And, and I think what worked for us is that, clan meant family. Like, what I'm saying? Clan means family. Like, you seen us at a show, it was hundreds of us, like, cause literally we had cousins, brothers, sisters, you know what I mean? Like, everybody came to the show. And I really didn't know that it was big like that. There's 2 moments when I realized something was happening. One moment was when my man Kid Capri, God bless Kid Capri, man, and Ron G and SNS and my man Chuck Chillout and cats like that, that heard it and felt it in the beginning and pushed it for us. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard that record come on, when Kid Capri played it on, I believe he was on BLS at the time. When Kid Capri played it, we was in RZA's sister house, all of us. And Kid Capri promised us, yo, I'm gonna play it for you, man. I'm telling you, I got you. And he played it, man, and it came on the radio. And for a minute, I felt like a star. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Big Daddy Kane and all the cats that I was listening to coming up at that time. Like, you really felt like you made it somewhere. You know what I mean? And then the real reality didn't hit till we put Method Man out, you know, Protect Your Neck, couple of records. C.R.E.A.M came out, we put the video out, went around the globe, and we came back to New York, and we had an album release at Webster Hall, man. And the turnout at Webster Hall, I'm talking about everybody, man. I remember seeing Q-Tip, I remember seeing like everybody in the game at that time. You know, Tracy Lee and people that you probably don't even remember no more. Like, everybody we looked up to in the game was there. So it was like New York respects us, you know what I mean? And that was like the changing moment for me. Like, everything changed. Like, people started coming up, knowing your name, knowing who you are, kicking your rhymes to you. Like, I think after the C.R.E.A.M Method Man phase, you know?
Okay, yeah, because I remember there was the first time I heard Wu-Tang was a cassette that someone brought.
Yeah.
You know, and it was Method Man on the Method Man on the B side and Protect Your Neck on the A side.
On the A side, yeah. We had to switch it around because Protect Your Neck was so grimy and so, you know, unorthodox. It wasn't part of the format they was used to. You know, it was no hook, it wasn't no catchy dance song, so the radios and people were scared to play it, but they felt it. You know, they just didn't want to be the one to take the risk at the time. That's why I say hats off to my mans Kid Capri and Ron G and cats like that who really held us down. I got those Flex in there and Positive K. Positive K gave us the whole business mind of coming in as a group and branching out to do, you know, solo things, man. Like, we had a lot of people in our corner early on, man. So, you know, shout out to everybody who represented and made this what it is in the beginning when everybody was scared.
I thought he was me one day, you know what I mean? When I heard some shit that I never even fucking, I'm like, when I first got put on and shit, I'm asking myself, when the fuck I do that verse, you know what I mean?
I text him, I say, yo, what the fuck, yo, like that was always something I wanted to do, nigga, you kissed Madonna, nigga. He was like, son, have you ever kissed a fucking 6 million year old pterodactyl?